Exposed tapes leaked. Kirk and Rashida destroy Yandy and Mendeecees. The world of love and hip-hop has always thrived on drama, secrets, and shocking revelations, but nothing could have prepared fans for what happened when the so-called exposed tapes hit the internet. What began as whispers in the dark quickly turned into the loudest scandal the franchise had seen in years, dragging two of its most iconic couples, Kirk and Rashida Frost and Yandy Smith and mendeeceesharris, into the center of a hurricane. At first, no one knew whether the tapes were real. The rumors started on social media with cryptic tweets from anonymous accounts claiming they had the receipts that would flip Atlanta and New York upside down. Within hours, short audio snippets began surfacing, grainy but unmistakable voices of Kirk and Rashida, plotting against Yandy and Mendeecees in a way that felt more like a courtroom ambush than reality TV drama. The leaked tapes. In the leaked clips, Kirk's voice is heard saying, "They've been playing the perfect couple for too long. But trust me, we got the proof. If this gets out, their empire crumbles." Rashida responds calmly but coldly, "I'm tired of them acting like they above everybody. Let's stop protecting them. Let the world see who they really are." Fans gasped. The Frosts, who had endured their own public storms, infidelity rumors, breakups, reconciliations, were now plotting against another couple. But the tapes went further than petty shade. According to insiders, the recordings revealed financial dealings, alleged manipulation behind the scenes of love and hip-hop, and even personal secrets that Yandy and Mendeecees had worked hard to bury. Yandy and Mendeecees' perfect image. Yandy and Mendeecees were known as one of the most powerful couples in the love and hip-hop universe. Despite Mendeecees' legal troubles and prison sentence, Yandy had stood by him publicly, painting a picture of loyalty and resilience. Fans admired her for holding her family together and admired him for turning his life around after his release. But the tapes hinted at cracks beneath the polished surface. They suggested that some of Yandy's business ventures weren't as squeaky clean as they appeared and that Mendeecees had more connections to old street ties than he admitted. It was explosive content, the kind that could make sponsors, networks, and even fans rethink their support. Kirk and Rashida's revenge. Why would Kirk and Rashida want to destroy Yandy and Mendeecees? Some fans believed it was all about power. On the show, Yandy had often been portrayed as the moral compass, the voice of reason, while Rashida was painted as the forgiving wife stuck with an unfaithful husband. The Frosts were tired of being the messy couple, while Yandy and Mendeecees wore the crown of respectability. Others speculated the feud went deeper, business deals gone wrong, behind-the-scenes jealousy, and competition for screen time. Sources close to production whispered that Rashida had lost a brand endorsement to Yandy just months before the leak. Could this have been her way of evening the score? The fallout begins. As soon as the tapes were confirmed authentic, chaos broke out online. Hashtags like #FrostExposed and #YandyVs Rashida trended for days. Bloggers and YouTube commentators picked apart every word, while fans debated loyalties in heated comment sections. Yandy initially stayed quiet, posting only a single cryptic Instagram story. The truth always comes to light, but so do the lies. Watch carefully. Mendeecees, however, didn't hold back. In a fiery IG Live session, he addressed Kirk directly. "You've been messy your whole life. You couldn't keep your own house together, so now you coming for mine. Be careful, bro, 'cause I got tapes too." That single statement set the internet ablaze. Could there be more tapes, this time exposing Kirk and Rashida? The power struggle. VH1 producers reportedly scrambled to control the narrative. What was supposed to be just another season filled with typical drama was now turning into an all-out war that threatened the show's future. The network loved drama but feared lawsuits. Still, cameras began rolling. If this was the story the fans wanted, they were going to capture every second of it. Behind closed doors, alliances shifted. Some cast members sided with Yandy, arguing that the Frosts had crossed the line. Others secretly admitted they were glad someone was finally challenging Yandy and Mendeecees' perfect couple image. The set became a battlefield, with every conversation potentially turning into the next viral clip. Rashida speaks. When Rashida finally broke her silence in an emotional interview, she didn't deny the tapes, but she reframed the narrative. People think we're just out here trying to tear another couple down, but that's not what it is. We've been painted as villains for years while they sit on a pedestal. Nobody's perfect. We just got tired of the lies. She insisted that she and Kirk weren't trying to destroy Yandy and Mendeecees but rather to balance the truth. Still, fans weren't convinced. Many saw her words as an attempt to justify betrayal. Yandy's counterattack. Yandy, however, had her own bombshell. Just days after Rashida's interview, Yandy released documents and old emails that seemed to show Kirk involved in shady business dealings, including questionable contracts with up-and-coming artists. The receipts painted Kirk as manipulative, willing to exploit talent for profit. She ended her post with a pointed caption, "Don't throw stones when you live in a glass house." Fans erupted once again, and suddenly the tables turned. Kirk and Rashida were no longer the ones holding all the ammunition. The bigger question, what makes this saga even more gripping, is the question fans kept asking: who leaked the tapes in the first place? Some believed it was a disgruntled crew member tired of the drama behind the scenes. Others suspected it was someone close to Kirk and Rashida who betrayed them. A wild theory even suggested that Yandy herself leaked them to control the narrative before the Frosts could. Whatever the truth, the leak exposed more than just secrets. It exposed how fragile reputations are in the world of reality television, where personal lives and business deals collide on camera. Conclusion. In the end, neither couple emerged unscathed. Kirk and Rashida lost some credibility with fans who saw them as backstabbers. Yandy and Mendeecees' once polished image now had permanent cracks. But one thing is certain: the drama guaranteed record-breaking ratings, keeping love and hip-hop at the center of cultural conversation. The tapes may have been leaked to destroy Yandy and Mendeecees, but they ended up destroying trust across the board. In a game where exposure is everything, the question remains: who will survive the fallout, and who will be the next to be exposed?